Messages for Sagittarius. What messages do we have today? Bottom of the deck, Tower. Let's see if it changes. All right. Anyway, it's December 14th, or whenever this message comes to you, you're meant to see it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what do we have for Sagittarius here? Happy birthday to the ones that it is, and the ones that passed, or ones that are to come. I'm actually celebrating my birthday supper tonight. I already did one with my man the other day. Got engaged, as I said in my last video. Alright. What do we have, Spirit, for Sag? New offer. Stable offer. What do we need to know for Sagittarius for this week, or this, whenever they come across this? Today, December 14th. You have some sort of offer. What about this offer? You're walking away from it towards your happiness. So you might be having a job offer, some sort of stability, but you're not liking it. And it's not making you happy, so maybe you're walking away from it towards your 10 of Cups. Is that 10 or is that? No, it's 9. 9 of Cups. Anyway. What do we need to know? So you might be walking away. Yeah, you're feeling confident. Might be a lot of negativity, jealousy. Someone's gonna speak their truth. Possibly a soulmate of some sort. Maybe you're walking away from their offer, or just a job offer. You're off to your 10 of Cups. Someone's negative, they're jealous. Maybe they're being cut off, or they're about to speak some truth to you. Oh boy, look at all these kings. You did something. You're stirring up all these fucking emotions here. Maybe this offer, you're walking away from people. It's causing some sort of negativity, conflict. People want to speak their truth. Possibly an air or a fire sign here, a water sign. They're wanting to give you a love offer. Saying all of you, they're having hope. It looks like you're not working with them. You lost hope in this a long time ago. You're becoming more balanced. After a third party, they could be a third party or was a third party. Yeah, maybe someone. Maybe there's a third party woman trying to decide what to do with this situation. Maybe they see you successful, they're jealous. They're debating whether to debate something. Or possibly that's you debating over a third party, or yeah. Cut something. Something's getting cut out. Speaking some truth. Karmic cycle. So you're cutting out a third party or something. Speaking some harsh truth to one. Or somebody's third party. What do I need to know about this third party? Who's that? Yeah, they want to take a leap of faith. You're dropping that burden. You're moving off. You're off to follow your passions. You're taking a leap of faith. You're not up all night. They always had you up all night. You're coming out of that. You're healing. So what do we all have here? What is this 2 of Pentacles? What is the 2 of Pentacles here? Two of Pentacles. Yes, someone's holding back. They're judging whether they should come forward. Maybe a third party is debating whether they should take a leap of faith. Maybe they got cut. Some sort of karmic. Could be an air sign or a water sign. Maybe it's a water sign has something harsh to say. It could be a third party. They're debating whether they should come through. Looks like you got a lot of energies in you because of this offer. You're not too sure whether you should walk away from it towards your happiness. Someone's negative. Some sort of commitment. Maybe it's you. Your past is upset about this commitment with the King of Pentacles because you're no longer given to them, or they're chaos. So yeah, you're walking away from something. People are negative. They're gonna speak some truth. You fire sign and a water sign. They're trying to give you an offer. They're hopeful. You're not. Someone's debating something. Third party that want to come take a leap of faith this way. They're going to get some harsh words to them. All right. Well, what do we have? The Fates. I just pulled that the other day too. Pretty much says message. I pulled both of these. Mending. What the fuck is going on here? These are all came out in the same way too. It's so weird. These cards came out exactly how they were, and I even shuffled these. So yeah, pretty much it's saying things. Let things happen the way they should. Maybe you're not seeing the signs. Not mending something. Anyway. What else we got? Let's pull from this one. Maybe you're confused right now. Yeah, you're thinking people are missing you, craving you, desiring you. Some confusion around this. Here you're you need to take some more adventurous risks. Who knows? You're not doing any second chances. After some confusion, like I just said, there's some sort of confusion, people missing, craving, desiring. You're not taking enough risks, but you need to, you're in definitely some confusion right now about some commitment, marriage. Again, someone's longing, craving. It's craving twice. Wanting, but there's nothing there. It's shallow. I think you hurt their pride. They just want to keep you unbalanced. They didn't. You're off to, yeah, they're spying on you. This is their consequences, their karma. For not treating you right. So this could be a third party that just, yeah, they're obsessed with you. There's nothing there. You know what you're feeling. They might be trying to talk shit about you, talking negative. Just like I said over here, there's a lot of negativity. There's secret admirer. They weren't loyal because they were too busy lusting over people. This is their karma though. They're debating whether they should come forward with, and this could be your third party. So you're one of your karmics or who you're with. It looks like someone's, whoever you're with, someone from someone that they were with. I'm trying to stay balanced. So this could be, you could have a lot of third parties in this. This could be people on your end trying to get involved. Like people from your past that want to speak their truth. That's water and fire signs. They're jealous, trying to give you an offer. They're debating. They're losing their strength coming forward. They're debating taking this leap of faith. They see you happy. You're going to cut them off. And you're going to be very harsh to them. This is definitely karmic. Yeah, you're walking away from people's offers or stuff that doesn't make you happy. You're off to happiness. So yeah, it is definitely people from your past that see you emotionally happy that you're cutting off and you're walking away from, and you're walking away from all that chaos. You're becoming balanced. You're not giving to them anymore. You're not mending anything. Just let things happen the way they should. Let's pull from this fairy tale one to close it off. What do we have for Sagittarius? The sight. 43 might be significant to you. After this, I gotta get going, go to my supper. Ah, you see too much, said he. Now pray, with which eye do you see all this? With the right eye, to be sure, she said, as proud as can be to find him out. There's an old fairy legend that says if you wipe pollen gently across your eyelids, you'll be able to see the fairies. And in this tale, a wise woman and a healer hears a knock at the door at midnight. At the threshold stands a strange little man who asks the healer to come with him to tend to his wife and baby, for she's too ill to care for herself. Dame Goody did not like the look of the man. Dame Goody. All right. But when you heal, you go where you are called, and so he helps her back onto the back of his steed, a wild, cold black stallion with eyes of fire, and together they ride into the night. When they arrive at the little cottage, Dame Goody is called to mother's side, and she hands a pot of ointment to the good woman and tells her to stroke the baby's eyelids with the ointment as soon as she's wakened. Dame Goody awaits the child awakening, and the babe opens its eyes. She strokes him gently, smiling at the pull and sunshine on butterfly wings. Curious, when she then strokes the little onto one of her eyes and slowly gazes about her entranced, for the woman tends to unhealthy, beautiful, long, fair form. Oh my gosh, this is way too long. Anyways. Ugh. Why did I fucking do this one? Anyway, strokes gently, ointment swell appalling. She then slowly gazes upon her, entranced, for the woman she tends to is unearthly, beautiful, long, fair, and form. Her voice like a bell chime, the child prettier than any babe she'd ever put her eyes on. After so many years of nursing, their clothes seem spun in the silver gray silk, and the little brothers and sisters are all pointy-eared and big-eyed and pale as snow. The world has changed about her forever, for she has now sight and she could see the true form of all things. Okay, thank God it's getting to the point. But she was wise and kept silent on the sight, and she checked the lady in the bed again, judging her well enough rested now. And the babe cared for, she asked if she could be returned home. The fairy man gathered her up, placed her again on the midnight stead, and to her college they went as dawn broke in clean streaks across the sky. He handed her a purse full of gold coins, more money than she'd ever had before, then thanked her gruffly but for her gruffly, but with respect, and he left. Oh my God, this is so long. The next day, Dame Goody went to the market, take some of the gold with her, purchase things she never seen before or been able to afford it. Who did she see? 'Twas the fairy from the other day, plucking fruits and flowers, hats from heads, and eggs from hens laying in their pens. And not a person seemed to mind. She was grateful for his generosity of the day before. So often she was paid in herbs and simple rather than coin. And then she curtsied and smiled and wished him a pleasant day after. Good, sir, I hopes as how your good lady and little one, oh my God, he talks so fucking retarded, as well, but startled was the ferryman, and he jumped back, his face suddenly red with rage. What? He cried out, but not a soul turned around. Can you see me? He demanded. Yes, she said quietly, beginning to feel a chill of fear limb up her spine. Ah, you see too much. Now pray, with which one eye do you see all this? She backed away, touching her right eye, and he struck her with a wand or stick that perhaps goldie circle full of energy, and she fell to the ground. The ointment, cried the ferryman. Take that for meddling with what don't concern you. You shall see no more. And she never saw from that eye again. Now, when this card comes to you, know that there are times when you should see what you see with your gift and your sight, and intuit more than others wish you to know. And you must choose wisely when you to speak of this, and when to keep this silent and only yourself. For we have these gifts, some boast of them, and this is no way to use the gift. You will when you work with your gift humbly, and only when you openly ask to give your help. Be able to use it, but other times it's best to keep it very, very quiet, and never take anything from the fairies without offering it first. For to take from them, it's a lose a great deal. Meaning, think before disclosing your gifts. Psychic powers must be treated with respect. Never attempt to take someone's power. Treat nature and realm of fairy with great respect. Speak of your gifts with wisdom and discretion. It's not always wise to speak of what you see without invitation. So anyways, keep your mouth shut. You may have been gifted the gift of intuition, sight, any of that, and what you do see, people probably don't. You don't need to be calling people out or telling people about what you see, because others might not see it. You need to know when to be quiet about it, and when you can use discernment. It's telling you to be discern when to speak about it, and others may not ever see like you do or want to hear about it. They might just sit there and they want to throw you off track about your gifts. So it's better just not to even bother with people like that. If they don't see it or understand it, they won't want to hear about it. Anyway, and when you see something shady happening, you can sense when people are being shady. It's saying like you have the gift of foresight and discernment. So you need to know, don't just be calling everyone out because you see through their masks. You need to know when to shut up when it comes to that. So you'll piss people off, and maybe it could ruin stuff for you. Okay, well, sorry about that terrible long fucking rant. I don't think I'll ever use these books. Like, this is the one I used. No, not for me. I will probably use it again, but not anytime soon after reading all that nonsense. Talks all weird. Not for me. Okay. Hope that helps. Yeah. You have a lot of jealous energy around you. Jealous third parties that you cut out. People are mad they're being cut. And there's a lot of negativity around you, so just try to don't call people out on all of it. Just observe, keep going. It's be in the moment. Fates, everything will happen as it should. Okay, bye.